Hello, my name is Colter from Washington, D.C., and I'm a proud graduate of Colter Atlanta University. I guess I'm considered one of the original Impact students. I got involved in Impact through Campus Crusade for Christ when one of the staff members invited me and my friend to a weekly meeting. I declined. He accepted. He came back and told me not how good God was, but how cute the girls were. So I said, hey, I'm there next week. That's what brought me. But what kept me is that God really began to move in my life. I gave my life to Christ and really began to be discipled. Fast forward a few years, went to the first Impact Conference in 1991, and God hasn't stopped moving in my life ever since. I certainly support Impact because it gave me three things. It gave me my pillars. In the first century, people walked with Paul and Timothy and James and John. They were able to touch them. They were able to see them and do life with them. They had the disciples. I had Willis Kill. I had Mark and Vanessa Anthony, Gladys Hillman, Johnny Brown, Serene Holly, Derek Matthews, Tobias Hout, Sheila Finnessy, Derry Noel, and Kilgore. Faithful men and women of God who I can touch, talk to, glean wisdom from, and really do life with. It also gave me community, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, family in Christ who I can walk with through this rocky road of the Christian life with its ups and downs, hills and valleys, his highs and lows, his smiles and his tears. But it also did one important thing. Impact bridged the gap between when and what God created me to be and who he created me to be. God created me as a black man going to college in the late 80s, early 90s, but he created me to impact, to influence, affect, and impact the culture with the gospel of Jesus Christ. And since I gave my life to Christ and really committed to being involved in the ministry, God certainly did that. Is impact still needed today? Most certainly. Because my children, your grandchildren, my grandchildren growing up in this TikTok, post-COVID, cancel culture, social media age, they need pillars. Men and women who they can look up to, who they can touch, who they can do life with. They need community. Brothers and sisters in Christ who they can walk through this life with. And they need a ministry, men and women who can bridge the gap between when and what God created them to be and who God created them to be. So join me, continue to join me in prayer, financially, however you can, and support Impact. Thank you.